I'm Cider Spider, and I'm setting out to complete 2,000 Mentor Roulettes in Final Fantasy XIV. This is a queue that includes almost every piece of content in the entire game, where veteran players are grouped with noobs to help guide them. There's no telling what might happen as I take on this challenge 10 roulettes at a time. So, let's get started. Alright, it's that time again. Mentor Roulette. We've got to do 10 of them. Let's go ahead and queue in and get started. Oh boy. Oh, it's a refill. Lapis Manalis? Okay. Let's ask what happened. Oh my god, they're trioing the boss. Don't tell me the summoner's using physic. This has got to be some bloodbath work going on here. Oh no, Nascent Flash will do it. I was looking at the DPS. I failed to notice the warrior, which is basically a healer. Yeah, these guys will be fine. Any warrior worth their salt can basically solo tank heal. There's very few exceptions to that. Not too many bosses or dungeons where you can't get away with it if you know what you're doing. Especially if you got a summoner for the backup res. But anyway, you might have noticed the number at the bottom left of the screen, chronologically, is not exactly what it should be if you're going by the last video. And that's because, and I didn't realize this, if everybody votes to abandon, I don't get credit for running the roulette. Yoshi P is my #1 hater, and so as you can see, we are sitting at 189 out of 200. I should be at 190, but after spending 30 minutes in Ramu X and having everybody except me vote to abandon, I was stripped of my credit. Fancy that. So lo and behold, we need to do an additional roulette, and essentially what I'm gonna have to do is remove the Ramu entry, chalk it up as a failure. I'll keep it as a ghost entry on my spreadsheet, and everything else will get shifted up one position. So in other words, today we're gonna do 11 roulettes instead of 10 to get back on track. Isn't that so special? Shout out to my op, Yoshi P, my #1 player hater. I don't know what I ever did to deserve this fate, but somehow it seems that Yoshi P's respect for me has been removed due to cost. And now, everything in the game is out to get me. I'm casting sucker. Oh, I ain't even got food on. It's balling time. Step right up, everybody get your ball. Oh no. Yeah. Can't snapshot that. Oh no. Whoop, we made it. Celine kept the heals going. It's like nothing ever happened. No one noticed that. Doesn't even count. I don't know what Soul Nebula is, but it sounds like it's probably annoying. It's just a raid wide. And then we go here. Easy. What grade do you think we're gonna get on this? Considering I drifted chain strat on a dungeon boss. Probably not a very good one. 7. That was pretty good, I guess. That's a C. Well, back in my day, that was a C. These days, the kids get participation trophies. All right, what's in the treasure? Casting gear. Nothing that I care about. Or casting gear. Why is everything casting? The Garleans can't even use magic. Why do they have casting gear? What is it doing here? Oh, time to fight Kanyatsu. I feel like I could picture him as a Pokemon. He says, Kanyatsu. 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 Look at him go. What Digivolution do you think this is? Taking damage is cringe. Ha, he's telling us to try harder? Bruh, this is the least effort I've put in all day. Kanyatsu. We're not taking damage on this. Oh man, we took a little bit of damage and therefore we're a little bit cringe, but you know what? All's fair and love in dungeons. Kanyatsu! Kanyatsu! Kanyatsu. Yeah, so anyway, easy comm on the tank. Do I get any healer gear? Of course not. It's all caster gear. Maybe that's why they left it all behind, because I can't use it. Freaking idiots. Imagine having 3 eyes and not being able to see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Pathetic Garleans. Well, off to the next one. DPS. Press the ready button, DPS. DPS. Bro, what do they be doing? Chat, what is the DPS doing? Oh, finally. You really put me through all of that for this? Don't meg me punch you. Want to see the bitrate go all funny? It's about to. You know, as a long-time YouTuber, as much as it activates my gag reflex to say that word, at some point, I should probably increase the bitrate on my recording so it doesn't get all blurry and fuzzy when there's too many details on screen, but I'm very lazy. That's a thing I can fix. I can solve that problem. It will dramatically increase my file sizes, which actually is kind of a nightmare to deal with, but it is a very solvable problem. Kind of like this paladin taking all this damage. That's a solvable problem too. Maybe bulwark alone isn't going to be enough here. Also cool to see the late Allegan blade. I used to run that paladin glam. I think it's actually the, like, single longest paladin sword you can get. Even the Zantetsuken is not quite as big. Oh my god, why is this guy's armor made out of butter? Stop melting. Start mitigating. Stop mitigating. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness, Sentinel. Oh, now Rampart. This guy might actually die. My toolkit is kind of limited, so when the mitt comes out at awkward intervals, it does weird things to my rotation. Alright, we got through it though. Wasn't pretty. It seldom is, but we lived. Hey, this is a Hrothgar. I thought she was a male Aura. Oh god. Oh, I keep standing in these puddles. Also, not an insult, by the way. Male Aura have got the best hourglass figure out of any build in the game. I mean, look at this waist-hip ratio. It puts cat girls to shame. I don't think the gameplay is there, though. We could probably use a few more cat girls. They usually put up big numbers. All the raid chads, you ever world travel over to the Aether DC, you're gonna see Limsa is like 90% cat girls, and they all have ultimate weapons. All the high-end Gunnar gamers play cat girl. Whatever's happening with this party, I mean, we've got a monk and a bard. Like, those are good jobs. Monk alone is generally pretty high damage output at any level. Why is this boss refusing to die? What are we waiting for? Alright, Celine, you better keep the tank alive or you're getting dissipated. You're gonna heal one way or another. Interrupt. 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 Press interrupt. No. Oh my gosh. This is dicey. Alright, I'm not sure what it is, but something is wrong with my monk's gameplay. The stances are changing every, like, 10 seconds. That should be flipping on the GCD. I think that's where all our damage is missing. It's a simple not pressing enough buttons problem. Happens to the best of us. Well, it happens to some of us. Trouble is, for Monk, you really can't do that. You need to press a lot of buttons. Oh, alright, yeah, we need to see Raptor, Curl, Oppo, Raptor. Still in Raptor. Still in Raptor. Why are we still in Raptor? There's Curl. Still in Curl. Back to Raptor. Yeah, something's wrong. I don't know how to play Monk on the fly. Like, I'd have to have the buttons in front of me and be looking at them. But something is wrong. There's Riddle of Wind. What about a Formless Fist should be up pretty often, I think, huh? I don't know if I think that's at this level. Yeah, no, you get that at like 50, because the whole thing with Monk is like you have to punch out of form like 6 times to build your medallion gauges. Something weird is happening. Why am I not breaking my way out of this? I don't know why I'm sitting in this. I don't need to. I'm paying so much attention to the Monk's Raptor form, I'm neglecting the Raptor in my eye. Alright, well, that one died a little faster than the first one did. And why is everything not healing? Yoshi P really is hating on me today. I can't get healer claims for nothing. Still wearing Realm Reborn gear. The only place I ever seem to get loot is frickin' Vana's Spotty, and none of that stuff matches with other sets. Grab the crown. Reach out and take it. Ain't no one gonna stop you. Oh, Undyne might. I don't know, man. The Sprout heart of the party in Don Meg doing all the wrong rotation. I get the impression this guy probably level skipped, and I do not judge. If you want a story skip, level skip, you're allowed to do that. I welcome it, in fact. Why not? But holy crap, you gotta be willing to do the research. You don't want to skip 70 levels of gameplay and throw yourself in the deep end without doing a little bit of research. You gotta read some tooltips at least. Hey, Paladin, where are we at on the hallowed ground? Speaking of tooltips, this would be the perfect place for it. Taking 1,000,000 damage, burn through all my healing resources. I know you haven't used it. It's a 7-minute cooldown. We're 16 minutes into this dungeon. You could be working on your 3rd one by now. I say this often, I'll say it a lot more. Invulns are a very valuable resource. You only need to hold on to a panic button if you don't trust your healer. If your healer has not given you any reason to be mistrustful, consider your invuln a resource. It's a very useful one. If you use it on the first pull, it'll usually be up by the 2nd pull, and maybe even the 3rd one. When you're running a 20-minute Don't Meg like we are, you can get a lot of invulns. Except for Warrior, I will say. Warrior invuln in dungeons is like, it's not really that good. Alright, the Lord of the Lengthsome Gate. This'll be fun with the baby team. Ah, crap. I'm a toad. You don't need to cover me. I'm just not in danger. I'm just a frog. How does the paladin got cover reflexes, but no invuln usage? Very interesting stuff here today. All right, let's, we can make it. It is a race, by the way. I think you can jump, yeah. Somebody Oh. For shame, Monster Hunter. Oh. I don't remember this. Yeah, dude, it is just depressing watching the health bar not move. All my attention has been on the monk, but I don't think it's just the monk that's kind of pushing weird buttons here. You know, one wacky DPS usually does not slow you down this much. Other things must be going wrong. I've seen all the bard songs coming up in rotation, though, so I feel like the bard probably is doing things. I don't know. You know, we got DOT maintenance going on. I think these guys are also just low gear as well. Combination of a lot of factors here is what we got. We got a compound problem. Well, I suppose it's only a problem if we can't clear the dungeon. This is just a very slow clear. Dang it, why do I always stand in the toad thing? Wee. I'm a frog, look at me leap. Wee. Alright, I don't know why the paladin keeps covering me. I've been bit toaded, but, well. Guess I'll give it to the bard. I feel like the songs were up the entire time, and so that's kind of all I could ask. I didn't notice if the bard did anything wrong or not, but the fact that I didn't notice means the bard gets a pass. Tank was mostly fine, just with some weird timing on some of the mitigation. And they ran out my entire food buff in there, so. Right then, let's go ahead and see what is next. Is it wait time? You kidding me right now, Yoshi P? 10 seconds? Wait, we're over 10 seconds? We're in the double digits of seconds? Well, I guess the game is dead. It is kind of crazy, though, to have a wait time on healer on Mentor Roulette, because healer is always the thing that there's, like, the least of, so you always get insta-queues. And Mentor Roulette is basically every roulette rolled into one, so 40-second wait time to heal anything is unusual. And wouldn't you know it? Hey, it's Storm Lady. She just might be the Midlander of the week. She's the only one so far, so not a very wide competition yet. But yeah, lo and behold, it is Bachman under the armor. The duty that takes less time than the queue. 40-second queue for a 30-second job. Give our Midlander the calm and get the heck out of here. Well, if we get more like that, this won't be such a bad night after all. There's our insta-queue. Oh no, 8 people's never a good sign. Please, Alexander. Oh. Okay. This one we can kind of YOLO as far as I'm aware. How many mentors we got? 3? 3 mentors? Okay. Oh, we got this. We're gonna be fine. Who are our mentors? We got a red mage with no res and a samurai. Okay. Our damage is good and I can carry heals. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. The mechanics in this fight only matter if you can't outpace them with healing and reses, and I think we probably can. The only reason Ramuh is such a sticking point in the ARR extremes is because his mechanics actually matter. I don't think Shiva has anything that will kill the entire party simultaneously, and therefore nothing needs to matter at all. Ow. The lack of mitigation is felt, though. We did have a reprisal, shockingly. Alright, it's Realm Reborn, so all I'm gonna do is overheal everything. Oh, God. Oh, double God. Emergency Tactics isn't an ARR skill? Why did I think it was? How bizarre. I feel so wrong without it. Oh. No, get up, Chad. Alright, let's babysit our tank. We only got one at the moment. Oh, he does want to probably not face her at the party, though. With tanks like this, I can see why Sprout range players always be running away. Always be playing from Narnia. Oh, they need a tank swap. That blunt resistance cannot go much lower. Bro's about to get a contact high. Alright, White Mage still has MP. Luck, everybody. That because cold. Okay, White Mage has the res still. I'm gonna just ignore that then. Don't get blunted, pal. Whoops, there goes the tank. I think he got blunted. Oh, God. I have not the MP for this. Oh, Lucid Dreaming's back, thank goodness. Right on time. I gotta start stocking MP pots for these ARR duties, man. What? She hitting the Reaper? The Reaper is tanking. Alright, that's fine. Why not, right? Anybody could be a tank. Okay. Doesn't matter, just heal. Oh, no. The bow, you need to be behind her, I'm pretty sure. Unsalvageable. 50% though, that's not a bad first pull. Thank goodness there's 2 other mentors here. Someone else is taking the initiative to explain the mechanics. I can do it, I just prefer not to because I'm lazy. Alright, here we go again. After deliberation, we're ready to win. Oh, you don't want to stand there. I mean, I guess you can if you want to, but ideally you shouldn't want to. Oh, somebody didn't mitigate. Alright, Samurai's the de facto tank. Let's just keep this Chad healed up. Oh no! I don't want to be the tank. Just get him, please. Okay, where's the boss? I don't want to be in front of that. No. No, don't bring her over here. All right. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, look at that. Crit Adlo and everything. No deployment tactics here. Tragic, but, well, we'll make do.
This shouldn't kill you.
Screw that guy in particular. MP is back on the menu. Keep forgetting I don't have indomitability, so my only raid-wide heal is a long cast bar. Very tragic. We're just gonna over-heal, keep shields on the party as much as possible. As much as possible. This tank is just collecting all of the resistance downs. Aw, man, I wasn't in that. Alright, there's the bow. Whoa, a lot of people didn't respect the bow. No, don't turn her this way. 1 second, tank. You're not going to die on my watch. Whatever that is, get it away from me. Yay. Is this going to be a problem? I guess only if I move. Cool. I got the whole party up. Dang it, tank. All right, cool. White mage is going to handle that other res. Thank goodness. I don't have the MP for it anyway. Couldn't if I wanted to. She's got a sword. I'm going to be... Yeah. I'm going to be in the over here zone. Ah! Oh no! 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 Help! Help! No! Oh god! Oh thank goodness! We gotta teach Sprout tanks to Voke. Please face her north. She's looking right at us. Oh. Okay. Move as little as possible here, and we don't have to worry. Let's get Celine centered. I don't need her following me around. I'm just gonna like. Oh, yeah. We need to. We need to save these guys. Crap. Celine, cover. Oh, no. Ah, I missed it. Oh. Oh, I'm the tank now. Oh, I'm so screwed, dude. Yeah. If ever there were a time for benediction, slow cast raise, we might make it. Just commit, commit, just commit. It'll be fine. Yep, all right. LB2. It's a bold strategy. All right, I don't have any resources, so this will be real fun. Alright, there we go. Crap. Crap, just go with the DOT. Lose my tank. Crap. Alright, alright. My plan is to chain res the white mage. Oh, the white mage might not die. Come on. Get up, Samurai. I need you to finish this. Ow. I'm in a boulder. Hit her. Yes, bloodbath. Nice. Oh my gosh. We can make it. Oh, that's a rough one. I'm gonna give it to the... I'll give it to the white mage. It's between the white mage and the warrior. They're both pretty solid sprouts, pretty reliable, but if we gotta give it to a sprout, I think it's gonna be the white mage. The co-healer picked up the extra weight where needed. Oh, we definitely want this bracelet. Alright. Did we get any loot? Hooray! Now I just gotta find a glam that shows bracelets. Okay, where are we off to next? Another 8-man? These Monster Hunter players gotta be stopped, bro. Someone's gotta stop them. Well, maybe the DPS is gonna stop them. Nobody's readying up. Ready up, goobers. You know you want to find out what's on the other end of this roulette. Don't be a coward. Ah. Well, is it gonna re-queue me? That's something else. It sent me somewhere else. Well, I guess we're back here with Bachman. The real extreme. I got kicked out of a trial for this. Why didn't it re-queue me with the 8-man? I wanted to know what that was. Maybe the person who queued for it is the one that didn't ready up. Oh, cool. Baby noises. Fight on, baby tank. Fight on. All right, free me from the wheel. All right, what now? Wanderer's Palace. This is my favorite dungeon in the entire game. Once upon a time when I was a sprout and a dummy and an idiot, I was waiting for my friends to catch up on story so that we could all finish Realm Reborn together. The big old quest, the Ultima Weapon, final quest. The big gauntlet of 8-man things you had to do, including Cape Westwind back when that existed. And I was trying to find ways that I could get better gear, but without finishing ARR first, there's not that many things you could do, right? But they did give you access to the Ironworks shop in Mordona, and so I saw that there's the Augmented Ironworks Codex that I could buy if I was able to get like 600 Tomestones of Poetics. But before you've done ARR, there's not that many ways to get Tomestones of Poetics. Now, since I was already level 50, it would let me queue for Wanderer's Palace. They let me unlock it, and at the time, it was the best source of Tomestones that I had available. And so, as a noob wearing rags, this guy needs to stop moving or he's gonna die. There we go. Thank goodness for the crit. Oh, he popped a living dead. Okay. Oh, wait, I need to let him, crap. The annoying thing about Living Dead is if you anticipate a lot of healing like I was doing and then overheal like I did, it breaks it. And then the invuln only works if you go to like critical. So basically if I heal the Dark Knight, I invalidate the invuln. Oops, I'm about to do it again. Hold on, let me stop. There we go. I should probably have Celine for this. Oh yeah, getting back to the story, at the time, this was the best dungeon I could run for Poetics without finishing ARR, and I don't remember what the amount is that you get from it, but it's not a lot. And so other than the first time bonus, I was essentially spending an afternoon running Wanderer's Palace 20 times in a row wearing rags, like just the level 90 artifact gear that they give you. And this, mind you, was like day 2 or 3 of playing the game, something like that. It was very early in. And so that was when I learned how to heal dungeons. It was essentially a trial by fire, because sometimes you get a really good tank, sometimes you would get a Chad trying to cheat the roulette by wearing literally no armor and therefore pulling for a lower level dungeon, which was a nightmare to heal, by the way. That happened. You got people that know how to cycle myths, people that don't, and all the different jobs, which back in Shadowbringers had more significant differences between them. Living Dead was an actual death sentence instead of a conditional one like it is now. It was all worlds apart. And so yeah, running 20 Wanderer's Palaces all back to back to get 600 Poetics so that I could buy an Ironworks Codex taught me everything about healing dungeons. Everything, even with just the level 50 kit. And from then on, I could never suffer single pulling again. It became unbearable to me. Essentially, it's been my favorite dungeon ever since. Still is. It's got just the right amount of weirdness to where you have to put effort into optimizing, but it's very rewarding when you do. Like another optimization is this here. I can grab this while the tank goes into the next pull, but now I gotta be careful because I'm several corners away from the tank. But the next pull is like 3 skeletons, and while the tank grabs that, I can get the next device. Celine can do the healing, and we can keep on running. Or, you know, we can stop and kill the skeletons. That's also, we can do that too. But once we come around the corner, we got these giant tonberries, and if they catch you, they shank you in the throat with a knife, and it's like 1,000 damage, which at this level hurts a lot. And they just hit whoever's close to them. It don't matter. You don't gotta be a tank. It doesn't matter what you are. They're gonna get you with that knife. You can't kill them. All you can do is avoid them, and so you need to keep moving. They don't make dungeons like this anymore. But yeah, you also gotta remember to pick up the lantern oil when it drops from the tonberry so that you can actually activate the devices. There's a lot to pay attention to. If you do everything optimally, all moving pieces working in tandem, you can clear this dungeon in under 10 minutes. And it's insane when you see it happen. Also, I have to keep reminding myself that Art of War is technically a gain on DPS at this level. It's probably not supposed to be. It's just nobody's fixed it yet. They rebalanced healer damage on the low end at some point in late Endwalker. I don't even remember why they did it, but ever since then, Art of War has been a gain at 50 because you get less interruptions to your auto attack animation. It's the same actual raw damage, 150 potency, as Ruin, but much like the weird hammer damage loss oversight with Picto, I assume that it was not intended for Art of War to technically be a damage gain. It's the AoE ability. It's meant to be a gain on 2. It's not supposed to be a gain on 1. So I assume the devs just, like, haven't noticed it. Or maybe they just don't care. I mean, it really doesn't matter that much. It's just very bizarre. Oops, I just healed the... Yeah, we're about to skip the Living Dead this time as well. Tragic. I'm so used to prepping ahead of these big pulls that I'm not ready for the Dark Knight to even use Living Dead. And the damage at this level isn't really high enough to where it's guaranteed to proc, so we've been doing the safety dance, as it were. Hey, get off the floor. He's got the guy on floor debuff. Don't have that. He's got the Louis Squad debuff, the grovel at their feet debuff. Hey, get up. Well, all's well that ends well. Yippee. Wow, it really dropped nothing. No healer gear at all. Can I at least have the music? I want the music. Okay, cool. I was going to be very upset. Okay, that would be our halfway point. That's 5 for the week, 6 total. Pretty good set of dungeons this far. I mean, the 2 under the armors are throwaway, but been a good run up to now. Hopefully it maintains that. But as you know, at the halfway point, it's time to chill. Now's the part where I remind you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. I guess on a similar vein to my Wanderer's Palace reminiscence, what was the moment that you were first tested in the game? The moment you first realized that you were going to have to improve your skills. You were in a little bit over your head, and did you sink or swim? Because, yeah, for me, it was running 20 Wanderer's Palaces in a row, and I came out a lot better for it. I'd love to hear similar experiences if you guys have got them. And once you're done with that, head on over to Twitch and follow my channel there, where I stream the game multiple times per week. And by the time this video comes out, I'll probably still be live for the second official Cider Subathon, which is a stream that goes until the clock hits 0 and every subscription adds time to the clock. It's bound to be a lot of fun, and we got tons of wacky stuff going on with that. It's like a big variety show that never ends. Go ahead and give that a follow. The link is in the description. Anyways, let's see what's next. Oh, it's a refill. Stone Vigil Hard. What baby mode healer abandoned this? Yep, it is as I suspected. The healer apparently insta-left. I think this dungeon gets a disproportionate amount of hate because the second boss has the annoying cannon mechanics in it. It's actually a good dungeon, and the last boss is one of my favorites, and still only getting caster gear. Glad this paladin just goes for it. There's the crit. Easy game. Fire. That's too far away. That's why I can't fire. Come back, Koshe. I know you're out there. I'd like to fire a cannon at you. Bam! Eat cannonballs, dummy. We gotta hit it one more time. Oh, it's the Watch Wyvern. Ow! Wyvern me. I don't like the fire. And finally, we're free. Alright. Time for pinball. Pinball Pete has got nothing on this. Or, no, it's trolls that do pinball. Pete's just in prison. Or at a party. That's the duality of Pete's. I want Celine in the middle. Fire at will. Oops. Interacting with the mounting and dismounting aspect of the cannon is by far the worst part. Let's have Celine heal everybody. Now we gotta make sure we shoot all these little dudes. They cause big problems if you don't. Easy. Now we gotta do the stun blast. Yeah, we just keep shooting him with a cannon. Oops, I keep wasting my lustrates.
There is no turning
back. Ow. No, don't heal the cannon, heal me. I can see why they don't do these anymore. These things are really clunky on the way they interact with things. I keep accidentally dismounting and pressing buttons on my hotbar. Oh, on my homie over there. No. I'll save you. And you too. Don't die. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, other than being janky, it's not a bad set of mechanics. It's badly programmed. It's just, the idea is nice. Uh-oh. Where's that hallowed ground? There it is. That could not have been pressed at a more opportune moment. We would not have a paladin if not for that button, just like we don't have a Celine. Rest in peace, Celine. Someone might miss you. There we go. Now I just spam Adlos until the cows come home. I don't know where they've been all day, but hopefully they brought the milk. Listen, Dawn Trail added cowboys. Can 8.0 add cowgirls? I think that's what this game is missing. Oh, we forgot the key. Oh, easy crit, Adlo. Ow, why am I standing in front of that? Ow, why is he looking at me? That's the fun part about this boss. You never know what his next move is gonna be. He floats like a butterfly. He's like a cat on crack. You don't know what foot he's gonna land on. Now there's two of them. Why am I casting Ruin? I should be Art of Warring. I probably shouldn't stand there. There's better places to stand. There are also worse ones, though. And now he's dead. Easy. This dungeon really isn't that bad. I don't know why it gets such a bad rep. It's like 15 minutes. That's on the long side for an ARR dungeon, but that's short by today's standards. Well, alright. Let's see what we can refill next. Oh no. The wait time is back. God. 15 seconds, that one. It really is a dead game. And now the tank won't ready up. Oh, there we go. Always when I say something. The moment I start to complain. Tender Valley. Okay. Level 100 action in here. Speaking of cowboys. Oops, I protracted the wrong person. That's probably fine. Go, warrior, go. No, really, go. What are you... okay. I guess we could single pull Tender Valley. Oh, no, now we're going. Go faster. Be expedient. I'm gonna beat up this guy with pineapple arms. What is this thing? Like the body of a lizard, like an alligator man. He's got alligator feet and pineapple hands. I have no idea what to make of it. He appears to be made of walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Science has gone too far. Here comes the tender drop. I hate it when I drop my tenders. You gotta wipe them on your jeans. Oh, that's bad. Well, could have been worse. Succulent, stomp, no please. Taking damage is cringe, haven't you heard? We don't do that anymore. Aw man, what kind of snapshot is that? Get this idiot out of here. Tragically, these dungeons only drop, like, jewelry, so can't even get any cool lambs here. There aren't any. Aboard the water slide, oh, crap. Ow. It's weird being in a level 100 dungeon that's now outscaled by gear, and so it feels like I have way too many tools that I don't need, especially with a warrior tank. I just have not got a use for a majority of my resources. I'm pressing buttons just to feel alive, but I could also just not. I could press 50% fewer buttons, and not much would change. Tremendous tank. Not much to say about this boss. It's kind of one of those hit it until it dies things. His mechanics are brain dead easy. I think I like this place more than Smileton, though, that said. Don't stand there. Here comes the chimney smack. What? Bam! That wasn't a smack. It was like a fireball. Whatever. This idiot out of here. Boss sucks. But yeah, I got an X-Cog on the tank. We got Consolations going out, Seraph, Sacred Soil. Like, any one of those three things would heal this entire pull. I've got all three because otherwise I just wouldn't be using them. I actually feel a little bit more alive in a lot of the level 50 content because in many cases you'll end up feeling like you don't have enough tools, and so you gotta really make do with what you've got. But when you're overscaled for level 100 stuff, you got way too much. The tank basically can't take damage fast enough for me to have something to do. Oh, it's bouncy time. I never noticed how silly his hat is. Gotta put that one in the gold saucer shop. Here comes the bouncy council. They're bouncing. If you want to see a real bouncy council, go stand by the market board in Limsa. I could show you the world. This guy's been literally living in a cave his whole life, looking at the shadows of things that bounce and jiggle. He has no idea what's out there, this great serpent. Yeah, I think it's this one. Bouncy council is back. Oh no. Moist summoning. Why? Who made this? This is one of those bosses where you can't help but look at it and just think, something weird about this. Can't quite place it, but this ain't normal. Well, anyways, looks like we're done here. Hooray! What a lovely day. And now, move on to somewhere. Basic trading enemy strongholds. There's actually kind of a lot of guild hests. Like 10, like 12, 15-ish. There's a good number of them, a double-digit number. For the life of me, I can't figure out why I always seem to get like the same 2 or 3. You wouldn't think there was more than 2 based off of this. Whatever. Hit him with the book. Hit him a lot. Oh no, the boulders are cracking. I'm not moving. I don't care. Only 100 damage. Doesn't even have stun or knockback. Alright, well, that one was a giant freebie. Practically a Praetorium's worth compared to Bachman, but Bar Dom's Medal. Haven't seen this in a while. We got 1 Femro, 1 Highlander, 1 Midlander. This was one of the best parties we've ever gotten. No adventure plate. I knew the Midlander wouldn't let me down. No adventure plate on the Highlander either. Someone's got to educate these gamers. There's something crucial that they must know. Are we going all in with a Dark Knight? Because it would be really funny if we did. For the lulz. Looks like we're only going half in. Tragic. Oh my god, is that every mitt simultaneously? You don't need to do that. It's gonna be fine. Oh wait, this is where the face guy comes from? I didn't realize he was the door. That face you make when you refill the hand soap with water. He died before I could get the punchline out. Dark Knight keeps stopping shy of the full pull. It's tragic because we could actually do it. There's enough mitigation, there's enough healing. We would be totally fine. Goodness. How do I find a worse voice every week? There can't be that many. Why's this door so angry? I never really looked at the doors before. Oh. Oh god. Hey, stop doing that. Please. Man, what is the voice direction on the combat noises? Get in the booth and just do anything. I don't know. Just make a sound. That's like the sound you make when you realize your red wine isn't sweet. That's like a got in the shower before the water heated up. It's like a stepped on a carpet that wasn't supposed to be wet. I get to do this. I still maintain this boss is fun, if a bit archaic. I would not mind seeing more of this nature. This would make a great gold saucer attraction. I don't know why they haven't done that yet. Something like this, but randomized and maybe just a little bit harder. Aw, man. How much can you JP dodge this, I wonder? Let's find out. Whoa. Oh my god. Nope, we lost. Low ping almost won. But then, high ping. Shout out to Yoshi Ping. I'm gonna need him to be less high. Yay, I'm alive again. Alright. I hope this is good cover for when the heavens fall. Well, it seems like it was. Yay. Alright. I forgot we're trapped in here with her. No. No. The sound you make when you sit down on the toilet only to realize the seat was up. The sound you make when you find jelly in the peanut butter jar. The sound you make when your noodles are crunchy. The sound you make when the trash bag leaks on your foot. Oh, we're finally free. Hooray, I got a jacket. All right. Well, it's time for our final roulette. Let's see where we end up. Ward up. Big Guildhest day today. Not sure why. These aren't even the same people from before. So a lot of individuals running Guildhests for some reason. All right, cool. Let me get that Dark Knight back in here. I need someone to demonstrate the sound you make when you get a Guildhest in Mentor Roulette. Oh no, he can't kill them all at the same time because this guy's cheating. He's got God mode. All right, now he doesn't. Got to give props to my co-mentor for trying to actually explain this. I generally don't bother to explain Guildhests unless it looks like there's gonna be a problem. There's such a wide margin for error that it pretty much doesn't even matter. Alright, and we've done it. Calm tank, I guess. And there's I hope Mentor will notice me 3. 5 points. I forgot there was an achievement I was gonna get for that. Hooray. Because that is, in fact, my 200th Mentor Roulette. Holy crap. And look, we even get an ugly glam. He's got double die channels, frickin' why? Oh my gosh. Well, to be fair, lately I've been struggling to find good hats. So, seeing as how this is certified mentor swag, I feel like this would be a fair override if I should want to use it for any given glam. But setting that aside for now, that is our final roulette of the day, which means it's time to put together a glam and then see where we stand. I really didn't get very much. We had a lot of non-healer glams dropping today and non-leveling dungeons, so I don't get guaranteed loot. I'd love to sport the True Ice bracelet, but my sleeves override it anyway. And I could go to the Nomad Coat of Healing, but it's not dyeable. But it is diabolical. Covers up almost every other piece of glam in whatever set I wear, so a little too all-encompassing to commit to, I think. I guess these half gloves I got are pretty cool. We may have to go with the mentor hat after all. There's virtually no upgrades I can make to my look otherwise. So I think this is gonna be what we get. A new pair of gloves and a shiny new hat. Anyway, what an interesting week. Let's go ahead and roll the outro. Alright, this week we got 6 dungeons, 4 Guildhests, and 1 extreme trial. That means these are our new totals. It was another 2-hour session, meaning our total time is now over 50 hours. Wow. Anyway, I need to get back to picking up all my dropped tenders. 1 like equals 1 tender. K-bye.
This should kill you! Crumble and die!